3, 2, 1, go.
Greeny.
Greeny.
Hello and welcome back to the Kroop Scoop. It's been a little bit, Scoopers, but I am here joined today by my usual co-hosts, Hane and Kroop, as well as two very special and beloved guests of the show, Fayko and Viddy's Vids. And I'm Blinky Please / Jeffrey.
What they don't know is that they're actually hosts.
Yeah, we're permanent
forever.
hosts.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
I'm never going away.
Yeah.
Fayko, not every. There's the audio versions of this podcast, so no one, so some people didn't see you do your mouth of I don't know what you were doing. As
Yeah, wait, how'd you do that? Are you a real life anime character?
What?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, me neither. I'm
You
crazy.
lagged.
What's up? What's up, some guys? We're back.
What's up, some guys?
What's
So
the weekly
wait-
balls news?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I was scratching my balls this morning because they itched.
Come on, man.
This is why no one's giving you a shout out.
Hey,
No,
hey,
man.
man, I didn't think of one. I just remembered now that this was a bit that we did. And I had to come up with one at the spot, and this is what I came up with. So this is what you're gonna get, Fayko.
Weekly ball news.
Fayko.
Anime YouTubers may be going under.
Fayko, you were supposed to do the intro, and you didn't say anything.
Yeah, what the hell?
All right,
Yeah,
go again.
I had
Ready?
to do it.
All right, let's start over.
All right, go.
3, 2, 1.
Greeny.
Greeny.
All right, hey,
Greeny.
all right, Fayko.
Hey, Scoopers. Today I'm joined by my 4 normal guests. All of us are always here every single episode, I swear. We have Jeffrey, we have Hane, we have the Kroopster himself, and we have Viddy's Vids. Today we'll be talking about many epic things. Now, you may have thought that we were taking a break because we didn't know what to do. We were just trying to plan the best podcast humanly possible. So I want you to set your expectations as high as possible. And if it doesn't work, just unsubscribe. If we don't meet your expectations of the best podcast ever, send hate mail to Jeffrey, Hane, and Kroop. It will be their
Wait a
fault.
minute.
Whoa.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, send it to.
I'm cutting that out.
Send it to kroopscoopbusiness@gmail.com.
I'm gonna bleep that. I'm gonna put a bleep like I'm
Just the entire...
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I can't believe you said that, Fayko.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be all bleeped so nobody knows what he actually said.
It wasn't a bleep, I just have a speech impediment.
Okay.
Fayko has to look away from the camera
Sympathy.
so
Well,
we
this was
don't
a great
see him,
start.
so we don't see him drink his Dr. Pepper. He's shy about drinking his Dr. Pepper.
Stop it, I'm bashful.
I knew someone who liked Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so are we looking for actual news to start off the segment? Because I actually know something that's kind of a big deal right now.
Yeah,
There
it's
was a
big
couple. There was a couple news. Did you guys hear about Ice Poseidon or whatever? What happened with him? It was
Yeah,
he
dude.
like scanned people.
I never
He did
actually
what?
read into it, so what happened?
Yeah, Ice Poseidon. You remember him, right? He was like this Twitch streamer. He did like IRL streams, like IRL
Yeah.
cringe. He'd like walk around and do like weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It was kind of toxic, but he's kind of a prick. And as originally he was caught with his like cryptocurrency that he did. He stole like $500,000 worth of money from his fans, and he openly admit to
It's a lot of money.
to scamming. Yeah, he openly admit to everyone that it was a scam and that he has all their money.
Oh.
Took
Yeah.
it.
And his thing was like he told all these investors like, this is a long-term project. I hope you guys are in this for the long haul. And then after 2 weeks, he just shut it down and kept all of the investors and like everyone who got in on it. And when people were like, okay, you're gonna return the money, he said, no, I got to look out for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
he's
that
kind of a piece
illegal?
of shit.
Is he getting in trouble?
I don't know, because I think it has.
I think
Cryptocurrencies
like
of all of us, man. He's far from the only person who's used.
Yeah, there's a couple other
cryptocurrency to
YouTubers
scam.
that have done that, right?
Yeah, I know, like the Ace
Yeah.
family. They didn't. It might
We
have been
should
the
do
Ace
that.
family, but they didn't.
Yeah, we should do that.
They
Free
didn't.
money.
Kroop coin.
Kroop coins.
Boy, let's go.
I thought you were talking about making a Kroop Scoop version of the Ace family, where we're just like a big family and we just do wacky shenanigans and just be
You
rich.
could also do that. At the
Yeah,
same
wait,
time.
this could
We
be a
could do that.
sitcom.
That could be what the Kroop coin's about.
Yeah.
Yo.
You make us
You get
rich so
baby
we could...
Jeffries, mommy Kroopies, hand daddies, and they're like all different
The
coins,
dad.
and they're just us like photoshopped onto. Like I'm just not a fucking kid.
Give us your money. We want it.
Yeah, and then we get money, and then we don't have to do the podcast anymore. We can
Yeah,
just
You,
leave.
then
you
you'll
should
watch
give us
ours.
money.
We just
Yeah,
take
then we
everyone's
just
money
make a
and
sit-
fuck
we
off.
just take all the money and
Let's start a
make
Kickstarter.
like a sitcom. And
Let's
just
start
do
a
some-
Kickstarter.
like a really, really bad sitcom.
Let's
with
start a
all of their
Kickstarter
money.
that says
Fuck
and we'll
off.
give you something that we say is worth money.
we'll do a Kickstarter. It's like we're trying to get $500,000. It says if you support our podcast, we'll get a studio and we'll shout out you. We'll shout you out at the end of every episode.
Yeah, we
we'll
have
get a
you in the
studio.
credits
We'll
of
get
every
fancy
episode.
mics. We'll get neon lights. If you give us $500,000 and reach our goal,
A
then we will
lot
do all of
for
that. And then once we
studio.
get all that money, we just go. We just like run away. Don't do the podcast.
We just never
Yeah.
answer a
just-
single question about it again.
Yeah.
We just
Oop,
invest and become rich and
Go
live off of
offline.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd the channel go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like where the Kroop Scooper goes,
Yeah.
and then like years later, we're like 40 years old, and like nobody remembers us, and we're just like on a yacht, and we're recording the podcast all in the same room.
Yeah, we're like,
And we're just like, yeah, we
Here's
took
a-
your fucking money. You guys suck.
here we
Shit
go.
on, actually.
That's a good idea. What the hell? We should do that.
You know, that's happened before, right? Where like Kickstarters, they reach their
Oh, yeah,
goal and they never.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
they-
and they
yeah,
just
and they never
take it and
give
Yeah.
what they were promised.
Yeah, it's legitimately a big issue on Kickstarter. That's why I don't really
Scorn, scorn.
That's why you don't hear about a lot of Kickstarter success stories anymore because
People are like,
Hollow Knight.
money.
Hollow Knight.
yeah,
That
how
was a
long ago was
Kickstarter.
that?
Yeah, Mighty Number 9.
Dude, wasn't that like 2015?
Yeah,
That's
Mighty
so
Number
crazy.
9 was a
It
great
was like
success.
2017.
It was a great
How long
funding
is it?
success. It as a product, on the other hand,
I've never played Mighty Number 9, and I've heard only bad things. I've heard literally only
It-
bad things about Mighty Number 9.
It looks awful. What about what's that other game? Ukulele. That was a Kickstarter game, and
Yeah.
I heard bad things about that.
Well,
game
I've
too.
heard good and
I've
bad
heard
things about
neutral
Ukulele.
things. Yeah,
I remember they cut JonTron out of that game.
Yeah, because that's when
Like-
JonTron was having his funny moment.
Yeah, he
He
like
just-
didn't
What,
he,
did,
like
what the hell did JonTron even do? I feel like
wasn't it like some
He-
Nazi
he
joke?
said
he
some
just-
gamer
okay,
opinions.
didn't he just say something like slightly stupid and then like not back down? Wasn't that it?
I think that was it. Well,
Yeah, it
I
probably
don't
wasn't
know
that
about
bad.
it completely because I remember him making like a really long video rant about something, and I didn't watch it. But then, like all of a sudden, like JonTron was getting canceled, and then out of nowhere, like I went back recently to go and check the video. It's been deleted, so he doesn't like it anymore. But someone re-uploaded it, so you can still watch it. But I didn't watch it because I don't care that much. I don't watch JonTron for his political intake. I watch JonTron for, haha, the boot is funny because it talks and spits out video game.
the parrots say funny word.
Speaking
Haven't-
of
yeah, fuck.
Is his parrot
JonTron.
dead? His parrot should be dead by now, right?
Who?
who?
I think birds don't last that long.
Oh no, Jock's still alive, I think.
What?
Yeah, parrot.
Well, he's
Well,
a
really?
robot bird.
Oh.
Yeah, I know in one of his more recent
Didn't think about
videos he
that.
showed Jock, because he's like, yeah, Jock's not dead. It was like in a merch thing. But yeah, I think
Yes.
birds actually live a really long time.
Really?
Yeah, you can ask Coral about that. Coral is a bird. You can ask him next time on the podcast when Coral T's on.
Yeah, and he's sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's sober.
The sober Coral
And
Tea
he doesn't
episode.
invite 40 other people.
No, Coral will do that anyways.
Yeah.
Coral's
Dino.
crazy. Coral's
nuts,
been crazy
I love
lately.
that guy.
I love him.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Speaking of money, Microsoft made a big purchase. Did you guys hear about Microsoft buying Blizzard for $70 billion?
Yes.
They like it's like they dropped into Walmart and they got some groceries or something.
Yeah, that I
Microsoft
saw
is
somewhere
going
that that's only like
crazy.
half
in
of their
there.
wealth. They're like that's half of their spendable money. So
Yeah.
like they
Holy
still just have
shit.
7
Fine.
billion around.
Well, they've been buying
Just
like
kidding, 70 billion.
they've been buying studios left and right. They bought Bethesda. They bought EA.
Yeah.
What's next? Are they gonna buy Ubisoft next? That's probably their next move.
Can you imagine if Microsoft
I'm
bought
just
out?
absorbing
if-
everything.
Could you imagine if Microsoft bought out Sony or Nintendo? Like how monumental, of a moment in history that would be for gaming.
Yeah, that's like it's just Xbox. That's your only option for consoles.
Yeah.
You just
sounds like
play
a
Xbox.
monopoly.
Video games
Yeah.
would just like die.
Well, I think Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo, and Nintendo just kind of laughed at them.
Yeah, I remember that happening. I remember that being a thing that happened.
You were there?
Yeah, I was there. I was in the boardroom. I had my little
Yeah.
tie on.
Why were you bored? That sounds exciting.
Boardwalk. Were you bored there?
I get that
Fayko-
inside joke
Fayko
that no
gets
one
it.
else gets.
Yeah, no one else gets.
Yeah, no one else gets.
Nobody's
I don't know
listening
what's going
anyways.
on.
Yeah,
honestly.
Jeffrey didn't get it.
Sitting here.
Fayko won't get it. That's for damn sure.
I'll pretend to get it though.
Man, the Blizzard is worth 70 billion. I mean, it's also not just Blizzard, because it's also
Well-
Activision too, and Activision
Yeah.
has a ton of studios like
Yeah.
like Sledgehammer or whatever. They make Call of Duty.
Like, yeah, that's a fucking
The
investment.
Skylanders
right
guys, what are they called? Toys for Bob. They own them now. So like Spyro, they own now, and Crash. Xbox owns Spyro and Crash now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
so
they
like now what else?
definitely
What
are
else they own? They own
the
Overwatch.
PlayStation.
They own Call of Duty.
They're
Like
definitely
if they decide to
not
make
making
all
it into
those
PlayStation
exclusive.
All-Stars too.
Yeah.
there. When's that happening?
I heard it's still
You
on
know-
the table.
Yeah. Well, that could
There's no
suck.
way.
Yeah, it is nuts. I think they just wanted to acquire Blizzard because Blizzard has like really big games, but like they don't have much mass appeal for some reason. Well, like mass appeal beyond like their circles now. Like WoW, fucking piece of shit.
Well, I
Overwatch.
can I can
Diablo.
think of a few good
So-
reasons why Blizzard doesn't have mass appeal.
Yeah, Blizzard has not
Yeah,
been.
because the
I
CEO is a
can
piece of
think
now-
shit.
of
and now-
Activision
but-
things.
Yeah, now their company. The worst part about their company was honestly the fucking employees and like the
Yeah,
people that
they're all
work
like
behind it.
harassing people.
Suck asshole. So now they've just been bought out, right? So they can just clear out the trash and then be like, let's make WoW free to play and have Fortnite skin.
Let's make
Yeah.
a StarCraft
It's
MMO.
gonna only be a good thing, right?
They would.
Like that they bought
I
Blizzard.
think I did not like Blizzard very much as a company, but
So it's only a
I-
good thing for us,
Yeah.
right?
Personally,
Yeah.
do not give a fuck about anything Blizzard. So,
But now you might.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who knows? Maybe
I'll
they'll-
play a
maybe-
StarCraft
I've always been
first-person
neutral.
shooter.
ooh, they're
I'll play a
gonna put out-
StarCraft first-person shooter if they make
They're
something
gonna-
like that.
They're gonna put out HOTS 2.
maybe Overwatch 2 won't be bad.
They're gonna skip to Overwatch 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
wait,
mean, if
when's
they make
Overwatch
Heroes
2
of the Storm
coming?
2, I'll play it. That's the most they can get me.
Yeah.
Play Lucio 2.
Well, Sony
He's
took
white
Bungie.
now.
Sony took Bungie from them. You know Bungie, they're the ones who used to make Halo games, and now they make Destiny. Sony bought Bungie, so
Uh-oh.
swoop, yoink.
But they also kind of came out immediately and said that, like, don't worry, Destiny's gonna stay on, like, Xbox and shit.
And I can't
really?
wait.
Oh, so
until
then why
everything's in a
why'd they buy
monopoly.
them? What's the point?
You know what? I'm gonna say my opinion on this. Like, I remember not thinking much of it when Microsoft bought Activision, stuff like that. But like when PlayStation bought Bungie, I'm just kind of like, I don't like the feeling. I don't like the vibe I'm getting of like these third-party studios getting bought by the first parties. I just don't like that. I
Yeah,
can't
it's-
imagine it's good for the video game market.
It's
Yeah.
kind of weird just seeing all the like just making purchases left and right, big
And
purchases.
it's like these big studios, and it's these studios that are big for the reason of like, yeah, we just put our stuff everywhere. We're a company, we just do our own thing. So seeing like them be bought by the bigger people up here just makes me worry about the gaming industry in a weird way, where it's just kind of like, eventually, you're either owned by Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo, or you're not a gaming company.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if
That
Xbox
sucks.
Imagine if Xbox decides to make their new games like created by these studios exclusive. So like, the next Elder Scrolls game, that'll be an Xbox exclusive, and you have to get an Xbox just to
They
play
literally
that.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Or
well,
like they totally could because they own them.
So
They can,
what
but-
Xbox has been doing is they're trying to make PC and Xbox exist in like the same universe. So
Yeah.
it would also be put on PC probably.
yeah.
Yeah, with the Game Pass thing. I mean, I kind of like that. I like that tactic. I like that you can play on both Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It saved me from buying an Xbox because since I have a PC, I have no reason to ever touch an Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
For
you get to
now,
play Xbox
knock
games.
on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want like Microsoft to somehow make you have to like do shit with the fucking like an Xbox game store, but on the computer. Like I'd just be like,
Yeah.
I hope not.
I can
mean,
definitely-
I feel like something bad will happen.
I don't want to.
eventually.
I don't need another games launcher.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah.
I can
I'll
definitely
use Epic for the free games, but like otherwise no.
I can definitely tell like Microsoft's kind of leaning in that direction, especially with PCs, because I just recently got a new PC, and for every time I would turn it on, it repinned the Xbox store and internet and what's the new Internet Explorer called? Microsoft Edge to my taskbar. And every time I unpin it, every time I turn on my computer, it repins it. So I had to go. There's no setting to do it. What you have to do is you have to go into the program files on your computer and delete lines of code in a text document so it won't
my God.
re-add it.
Jesus Christ.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. That's disgusting.
It's
and
so
hilarious.
annoying. So I went and did that literally like 5 minutes before literally just before Jeffrey got into the call. So hopefully, I don't even know if it's worked yet. So hopefully it will not happen again, and I have my nice clean new taskbar.
So can you comment, like, when this goes live on YouTube, can you comment if it worked or not?
No, you'll have to wait until next week's Kroop Scoop episode.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Oh.
If this
That's
if this
why he's the
podcast
best to
gets,
ever do it.
This one's gonna blow up. This is the one.
if this podcast gets 10 likes on YouTube, we will give an
don't think
update
it'll
on
happen.
Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, yeah,
10 likes.
yeah. 10 likes, and I will tell you if
I don't
my
know what your guys look at.
I will tell
Like
you
10,
if
less than 10.
yeah, if you give me 10 if you give this video 10 likes, I will tell you whether or not my Xbox or whether Xbox has repinned itself to my taskbar. So I know you won't be able to sleep at night until you know that information, but you're
The
gonna have to
Danerate
try.
episode only got
Big
like 7
views.
likes.
Man,
So that'll be
dang.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
So you may never know if you don't like this Kroop Scoop episode.
You gotta
Yeah.
crush the
That's
like
half
button,
of us.
guys.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
comment, and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we really only need 6.
Speaking
We got
of
this.
likes,
Oh.
Oh.
Point it out. Don't point it out. It was so good. It was such a smooth transition.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What's the next?
let's go,
topic?
let's go, let's go. There's
Yeah,
a
wait, what are we
sentry over
talking
here.
about?
But we wanted to talk about some things that we liked that we feel weren't particularly rated properly by the general public, as well as things that we do not like that we feel was also not properly rated by the general public, and also things that we feel were rated properly by the general public. So I don't know who wants to go first.
Okay, I have a list of things. So this segment is called Overrated, Underrated, or Properly Rated.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, we're gonna like all give our opinions on it, but we can all like, it's supposed to be like what you think everyone else thinks, but you also can like have your own opinion on it, and that will affect what you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do have a list, and if you want to like, if you have an idea for something that's like controversial, 'cause that's the best ideas, you can just go ahead and say it. So the first one is the cinematic Marvel universe.
Oh.
What do you guys think?
Overrated.
Overrated?
Just overrated.
Just overrated?
Yeah, just a bit. above overrated.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that much overrated.
I don't think.
So-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
mean,
most of it's justified. Like it's good.
Yeah,
But, like,
overrated isn't the word I would use, but I am tired of hearing about it.
Yeah,
Oversaturated. Oversaturated.
The thing is, that's what I hear everyone say though.
Like it's really good. I understand why people like it. I couldn't imagine the amount of hype someone could have when something really poggers happens in the MCU, but I just don't care.
Yeah.
I
That-
just don't.
That's
It's awesome. It deserves the love, but I don't love it, and I
That-
don't care.
That's exactly my thoughts, pretty much. Because like I look at the Marvel films, and I I'm becoming more of a superhero guy, thanks to Jaden Yuki from Yu-Gi-Oh! Of all things.
My favorite superhero.
But yeah, but
Oh,
he just
sounds
he's-
overrated to me.
Yeah, he's just a Yu-Gi-Oh character who uses a deck of superhero-themed monster cards. But I really enjoyed all the Marvel films that I've seen. Like, there's not been one that I haven't enjoyed. And I think, even though I can't remember a lot from a lot of them, I feel like a lot of them, like, don't really, like, aren't super unique. Like, they very much follow a very patent formula. But they're all really well made, and they're really fun, and they look really good. Like, they're all great things, but also, and I think they deserve like, so much love for being able to craft these wonderful stories and these cool characters and bring what I'm assuming is the comics to life, because I don't know much about the comics, so I don't know how accurate they're being for a lot of these characters. But I don't know if I would call it overrated just because of how good Marvel is. Like, because there's really nothing like it, in my opinion.
There's a lot trying to be like it and failing miserably, like
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
I think it all sucks. Yeah, I think it's all bad. I hate it.
Shut up! What?
Honestly,
It
I
doesn't
like
suck.
most Marvel stuff except for the cinematic universe. Like the Spider-Man PS4 game, that's pretty poggers. The Spider-Man movie, I heard the new Spider-Man movie is pretty cool. I've never watched any of the other ones though, like any of the Tom Holland ones. Because again,
I like the
just
Tom Holland movies.
don't.
Those are like I think those are like some of my favorites in the MCU.
I
The
think
Spider-Mans.
my problem with the MCU and why I call it overrated is because like there are just so many people. There are like people I know that are just like they're the best movies ever. Like they're
Nah.
it's,
yeah,
there's just people that like take it way too like seriously because they're like, oh, I'm having fun in the movies. Best movies, the best movies ever. And it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
it's the pop music.
the
of
individual
It's just
movies.
pop music
of
Like
The
I don't know,
individual
it's
movies
good,
aren't you?
But it makes me a little annoyed when I see people just like they're the best thing ever made.
Spider-Man beat the bad guys.
That's why I say overrated. But I'm into the Marvel universe, except I'm out now because I'm free after Endgame.
Yeah, Jeffrey went through rehab.
Yeah, I went to rehab. I was like,
Well,
oh,
you
no.
should go see Spider-Man: No Way Home.
I haven't
should
seen
come
the
back.
second one. I'm out.
I like
I'm
the second
sneaking
one.
out.
I like the second one too. I
Yeah,
I liked it better than No Way
Jake
Home.
Jake
Yeah, I don't give a
Gyllen
fuck.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I heard. Those are the only movies I would watch. The Spider-Man ones, if I were ever to like keep going in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay,
Has
I have a
Marvel-
big list, so
has
we
Mar-
can move
Yeah.
on.
Well,
Unless you wanna
before
keep
that, has
talking.
Marvel made any new moves new like superhero movies besides Spider-Man and Shang-Chi?
I think
There was
Spider-Man's the
Eternals.
newest one.
Eternals, dude.
That was bad.
I don't even know what that one is. So go ahead and continue.
Well- Well, fun fact about Eternals, they had a promo image in Japan that correlated with the Sword Art Online Progressive movie.
I saw
poster.
that. I was like, what?
That's all I know about the Eternals.
Yeah. Why'd they do that?
Shang-Chi. I hated Shang-Chi, except it was kind of cool, but also like
I liked
You're
Shang-Chi.
racist. You're racist.
I
You
d-
hate
Wait,
it.
I liked
No.
Shang-Chi.
You hate
Dude, the
wait,
bus
wait,
scene
okay.
was actually pretty cool.
No, okay, the fight scenes were pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just got so
It's a little
stupid.
formulaic,
The
too.
plot is so dumb,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh shit!"
I
Like
haven't
halfway
seen
through
it.
the movie, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but it won't spoil anything. Halfway through the movie, I feel like they just are like, wait, what the fuck are we doing? And then they just introduce like two dumbass fucking characters, and they're like, oh, they're in Magic Land now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is.
Like, come on.
Yeah, but
That's
the
what-
fight
that's why I didn't
choreography was really good.
The
That's
fights
what I
were
liked
really
the
good.
most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember at the end, I was just like looking at. Well, never mind. I won't spoil it.
Yeah,
At the
Jeffrey
end,
was looking
I
at his
thought-
phone.
I thought the end was a little bit silly. Yeah, I was looking at my phone.
Jeffrey was
'Cause I
texting. Jeffrey
got
was watching
bored.
TikToks in the middle of the theater.
Yeah, he saw Wong from Doctor Strange show
Just
up.
like,
Oops! Sorry. Sorry.
like swiping
Marvel fans.
Dude, I was gonna watch that.
it's like, Material Girl. Wait, you spoiled it.
And then
Great.
Deadpool showed up at the end too.
What?
Wait, no, that
Yeah.
didn't happen.
And
Wait,
Iron
what movie
Man
did I
came,
watch?
And Iron Man
Venom.
came in through a portal, and he goes, "Peter, I've never died." Oh wait.
Yeah.
Wait, do you Hayne, do you remember that?
Okay, come on.
Okay,
That's
we
not
need
a
to swap
spoiler
movies.
anymore.
What's the next overrated under thing?
That's not a
Dude,
spoiler anymore.
you
It's
just
been
ruined
ruined.
the entire MCU.
What?
For
Wait,
so
Hayne.
many people.
There is
So many
no
Hey, do you remember
way
that one
anyone
thing I
who's
showed you?
interested in the MCU doesn't know about
What
that
did you show
already.
me?
That it
Go
was
to
like
the
that.
next topic. We need to go to the next topic.
Wait, hold on. It was like this fake Endgame credit scene where it was like
Oh, yeah.
dark Iron Man,
It was so bad.
and like they showed the audience standing up cheering. Yeah, woo!
It's like terribly edited or something. I don't know. It's so weird. Okay, our next thing. What do you guys think about ketchup?
Overrated.
sauce.
Fuck ketchup.
Like the
Properly rated.
the
I think it's
does it-
probably
it-
rated.
sauce.
It does the job. It does the job.
I think
it's
it's
pretty
properly.
good.
I think it's properly.
I think it's properly
rated.
rated.
Yeah.
All right, Jeffrey, let's hear it. Let's go. Let's hear it.
What's wrong
Here's
with
the thing.
Alright.
It can't be overrated because everyone who likes it just likes it. There's no like huge ketchup fans. So unless you think it's
That's
bad,
a lie.
it can't
That's
be
a, wait,
overrated.
wait.
That's
That's,
not-
a lie.
that's
Wait,
not
okay.
true.
There's huge
Yeah.
ketchup fans because it's so big, but the
No.
day-to-day person.
There are people
were
who eat
talking to
ketchup
me.
with everything, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly-
yeah, but that's
Like, it's bad. I'm sorry. Fuck ketchup.
Yeah, but it's
Ketchup
such
is
a like
not
a
bad.
staple sauce. Like you think of
Yeah.
condiments, it's like a
Oh yeah, well
such
it
a
makes me want to
legendary
staple
sauce.
my nuts to my forehead because it's
What about mustard? What do you guys think about mustard?
I think mustard's underrated.
I think
as hell.
mustard's underrated as
Mustard
well.
is underrated.
I'm
Mustard,
not crazy
mustard
about
is so
mustard.
mustard-rated. Mustard
People hate
underrated?
mustard.
I don't even like mustard and it's underrated.
Okay.
So
I can get
yeah,
behind
but
that.
I don't like ketchup and it's overrated. Fuck
There's like
ketchup.
good mustard. Like I understand people don't like the regular mustard, but there's like
Yeah, there's like
Dijon
honey
mustard.
mustard. There's like spicy mustard.
Spicy mustard.
All
Yeah.
sorts of
mustard's
mustards.
just underrated.
Mustard's
Ketchup is
underrated
good
as fuck.
because you always know what ketchup is going to be like.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it adds a good consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like there's so
Mustard's
many
just-
sauces you can dip your fries in, and it's just like ketchup. We
I
all
like-
Yeah,
like
but like,
I
when,
like
when you
ketchup
go
with
to
my
a
fries.
restaurant,
I
you're
like
like, I would like the barbecue sauce, please. Almost every restaurant's gonna have a different kind of barbecue sauce, but ketchup, it's
That's-
it's still
that's kinda
ketchup,
true.
baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, ketchup tastes.
Well,
mostly
yeah, if
the
it's
same.
all boring and fucking cringe. who
I
cares?
have to say ranch is probably one of. What's your opinion on ranch?
I love ranch.
I'm like
Oh,
tired of ranch.
don't like ranch. I don't.
I used to
like
like it a
ranch.
lot, and then I got like kind of sick
I'm
of
not a
it.
big sauce
Interesting.
guy.
I love ranch.
I actually just don't like ranch. I've tried it before and I didn't like it.
I like Cool Ranch Doritos.
I am
Oh.
a big ranch guy, but I'm sort of like Hayne. I'm kind of falling off. Like I used
Yeah,
to
I don't like it with
a lot of
salad anymore, but I
It
understand
doesn't
like
give it
dipping
that
fries
kick
into
out.
it.
I like it with salad still, but like I
I
used to
like-
I used to like dip it in like my chicken nuggets and stuff, and like my chicken tenders, and I just don't do that anymore.
I love ranch with chicken.
Except
my
Wendy's
favorite
ranch.
That sounds-
combo.
Wendy's
yeah.
got good ranch for some reason.
Their spicy ranch is good. With their
Right.
nuggets.
Oh yeah,
I'm more of
but
a
that's
barbecue
gone
sauce
now.
guy.
I think.
I didn't know they had spicy ranch.
You know, I
Not
don't
barbecue.
like
like a ghost
super
pepper
sweet
ranch.
barbecue sauce. Like if it's like I like the McDonald's one because like tangy or whatever.
Yeah, I've tried
like
that
the,
one.
the McDonald's barbecue sauce is like my favorite one, but the Wendy's barbecue sauce on spicy chicken is great.
Do you guys like the sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's?
I've never had it.
Yeah, I do. It's actually kind of just straight sugar, but I like it.
Yeah, I like
don't
it
like it
every
that
now
much.
and then, but like
It
eating
tastes
it every time would
Nah,
not
hell
be.
no.
Yeah,
I don't. I couldn't.
I don't
Like
like
I
it that
like
much.
it and I'll get it sometimes, but like there's a lot of times where I'm just like, damn, that's just like fucking high fructose.
Yeah,
corn
it's just like,
syrup.
oh god, so sweet.
It's literally just high fructose corn syrup. I wouldn't be surprised if that's all that was in it. It's so bad.
Okay, next thing. What do you guys think about Cane's chicken?
I've
The chicken
never
restaurant.
had
Oh my
it.
God.
Too.
Overrated,
So
even though I like it.
Damn
It's
overrated.
overrated. It's
so
overrated.
bad.
I thought when you said Kane, I thought we were about to talk about the wrestler.
See, here's the deal with Cane's. They've just got mid-ass chicken. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
my
It's just
God,
good
so
chicken.
fucking mid.
That's it.
But, like,
Controversy?
Like it's good, but like it's not like that. It's not like top tier. It's not
Yeah,
your
isn't-
top tier. You just like cane sauce, you fucking pussy.
The sauce is good.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I like it. I
It's
like
so
the sauce.
overrated. It's so
The sauce is
overrated,
good.
and it's fine if you like it, but like
Nah, you're a
It's-
bitch.
you
Fucking
just-
people are so annoying about it. Like,
I don't
Dude,
know.
people
Like,
line-
if you're if
people
you're
line
like
up out the
unknowingly a
street
Cane's
to get
fan,
Raising
if you're like,
Cane's.
yeah, it's just like if you're just like, yeah, it's what I like. I'm like, okay, cool. You're allowed
Yeah,
to like that.
that's fine.
I like Chick-fil-A even though I like gay people. So
I don't like
I know what the
Chick-fil-A.
struggle is.
I don't
You
like Chick-fil-A.
You don't like Chick-fil-A?
I don't like it.
You think it's overrated?
I think Chick-fil-A is
Overrated.
painfully overrated. It is the most overrated chicken in the chicken game.
See,
You
like
know?
I half agree with you because it's overrated. It is so overrated. It doesn't need lines that long. But I love the chicken. The chicken's so good.
I'm more of a Popeyes chicken man myself.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
I
understand.
understand.
Popeyes
Popeyes
chicken
is better.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
I love
Their chicken
Popeyes.
sandwiches are my favorite chicken sandwiches, hands down.
Yeah,
I mean,
my-
dude, I literally like used to go
Dude,
to
the
Chick-fil-A
Burger King
all
chicken
the time.
sandwich is actually kind of good.
Yeah, like the Chick-fil-A
You guys
in my
try-
hometown is not quite as busy as the one like in the city. So like since they're all busy here, plus Chick-fil-A hates gay people, I just go to Popeyes now. I've grown up now.
So apparently when
You
it
know what I
comes to
mean?
Chick-fil-A, apparently like they don't do the whole homophobic thing anymore. Like in 2020 they stopped donating to that stuff. But personally speaking,
Right.
I don't eat Chick-fil-A because I don't like it.
Yeah,
mean, the
and you
homo-
hate gay people.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, let's settle down. Let's settle down. Let's not. I would like to legally say that is not the case, and statements are being made about me. No, I just don't like Chick-fil-A.
I
understandable.
Food is yummy, and I think
And
they
fucking
are
Steve's gonna watch
overrated.
it.
I think it is the chicken sandwich. That's it.
I think the fucking Walmart chicken sandwich
Hey,
is
their
better than the
nuggets are
Chick-fil-A
good.
chicken
Hey,
sandwich.
I like their
A
nuggets.
Walmart chicken
I
sandwich.
actually
You're
really
wrong.
like their I actually really like their Chick-fil-A sauce. I put it on.
Yeah,
the
dude,
same-
their sauce
You
is
can
good.
buy
though.
Chick-fil-A sauce at the store.
Yeah.
Dude, Chick-fil-A sauce is
You
good
could.
though, and you can't fight me there. Their sauce fucks. It's like better than cane sauce to me. Although I think it's just because it's barbecue sauce, and I like barbecue sauce.
Wait,
a bit sweet,
Chick-fil-A sauce
but,
is
you know,
barbecue
it's good.
sauce?
Pretty much, it's like a different kind of barbecue sauce.
I'm gonna have to do some investigating.
I'm
'Cause,
like 90% sure I'm correct.
Fayko likes barbecue sauce.
I'm a barbecue sauce grubber. What can I say?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the McDonald's commercials with the grimace? That's Fayko, but with barbecue sauce specifically.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think barbecue sauce is properly rated.
Barbecue sauce do be kind of bussin', but like, yeah, I just don't like Chick-fil-A. But Popeyes is so fucking good.
Stop
I've
bragging!
really
I don't have a
liked Popeyes quite a
Popeyes
bit.
near me, and I.
I also don't have a Popeyes near me,
I
but
do.
whenever I go
I
out
don't
of town,
anymore.
I do.
whenever I go out of
Three.
town and there's a Popeyes near me, and when I'm out of town, like when I go to an anime convention or something like that, that is what I fucking eat. I had some of the best Popeyes when I went to North Carolina for Ichiban Con.
We've been on this one for a while.
5 minutes away from a Popeyes. Almost went
oh,
there
yeah.
today.
Okay.
All right,
You
country
literally
music.
don't like ketchup.
Country music sucks.
I went from
Country
I went from
music?
I went from living in Illinois to living in Tennessee when I was a kid. I fucking hate country music.
Yeah, I think country music is properly rated because
Country
it
music.
sucks.
Hot take.
I'd say it's underrated.
Underrated.
Dude, we said it at the same
Whoa.
time.
I don't like it, but I'd say it's underrated.
I'd
Yeah,
say
I-
that people.
I hate it.
See, here's the problem though.
It's
Everybody
5
hates it.
o'clock
Yeah.
somewhere.
I hate it because I live in the South where everyone loves it.
Well, Fayko,
I
I
hear
also
that too.
live in the South, where
There's got to
where-
be
No.
some good country music out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just
I-
haven't
There's-
tried to
there-
look.
I guarantee you there's some good
Johnny
country
Cash.
music.
Here's
I'm
my
sure
deal.
there's-
I've
right?
literally heard good country music. Like
Yeah.
there's
Johnny
like
Cash is
a lot
good.
of country music now is just like very poppy and shit, right? But I'm
Well-
sure there's like a country underground
Oh,
where,
oh,
like-
absolutely.
where
I
it's just like
guarantee it.
sick as fuck and like nobody.
Experimental
we-
country.
So the reason why I
Experimental
say I
country.
hate
Sounds
country
awesome.
music is I actually have no opinion about country music. However, I hate the South, and the best way to represent the South is country music. Therefore,
that's true. But
Yeah.
Before I knew.
But
names
wait,
on
Fayko, you
those
hate it,
doors,
but do you think it's
on your
overrated or
hand.
underrated or normally rated?
I can't really vote on the opinions of country music because again, everyone in my area, like straight up adores it.
Well, you can
So-
say it's overrated then.
Well, you can say
Yeah,
it's
for-
overrated then.
From my perspective, it's overrated, but I know outside of this town where our meeting spot is a Walmart, I know it's hated.
Yeah.
I think it's underrated because like whenever you ask somebody their music taste, which is why this is also a terrible question to ask somebody you're just meeting. Everyone just says, "Oh yeah, I listen to like everything, yeah, except
Everything
country."
but country.
Yeah,
Except country.
sucks.
Yeah, that's
Me too.
always
I
what
say
I
that.
hear.
Music is
I
so
literally-
bad.
Yeah, every time.
Literally every
Every
single
time.
time you ask somebody. So it's like country fans are honestly like not a minority, but like I never meet them.
Yeah,
Maybe
I-
there's
Yeah.
just like a bunch of guys in bumfuck.
Doesn't
listening
Marco
to-
like country?
Yeah, they all
Taylor
live in
Swift.
my
I
town.
think like
does.
Marco likes good country.
I've even met some people who like country, and like people are like, "Dude, why do you like country?" It's like just let them like the damn
Yeah,
music.
I don't like that.
What's a,
Yeah, I
what's
don't
a
like
mic
that.
thing?
It's like I
not
get
my
it. You-
That being said, I've
peeves.
You know
definitely
what?
dunked on country.
I like
listeners.
the banjo. It's a good instrument.
Pogo. Bad
I'll
take.
go banjo.
What's the next one?
All right, the next one is Kroop Scoop.
Hate it.
Underrated.
Underrated. That's right.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
ever
make
since
sure
they
to
got
like-
Dan
Fucking
Raid
kidding
and they
me.
got famous, they went corporate.
Well, let's explain why we're underrated, right?
We
Yeah,
already
yeah.
did
We've
that
got-
with the whole like and subscribe bit.
We've got 5 cool hosts, so like
We've got a
people-
cool aesthetic going on with the balls,
We got the
Yeah,
balls.
dude,
the
that one.
pink.
It's well
We got the
rounded.
white
This-
text.
Look, there's a bear. Underrated. People don't think about the bear.
Yeah, it's the Jeffrey Bear.
I have
Dude,
this Among
it's-
Us.
That's actually
Oh,
called.
wait, oh my
crewmate,
God.
Fayko.
Yeah, this bit sucks. Hold on, I'm gonna get my Sonic.
Wasn't there the bit where you had to like beat up the thing every episode or something?
Oh yeah, where's Valorant?
Yeah. Valorant?
Hey, audio
Oh.
listeners, I'm like showing it's Super
What
Sonic,
just
but it's a
happened?
plushie.
Where'd Yoshi go?
That was
Where did Viddy go? Sorry.
that was a bit where I was like afraid of Sonic and punched my camera, and it fell down.
And it broke.
I don't think it broke. I just am having trouble finding it.
Okay, I have a real one.
But if your camera's broke, then how can you be Viddy's vids if you don't have a camera? You're just itty.
Idiots.
Itty.
Edie.
What do you guys think about Family Guy?
I mean, I feel like Family Guy is properly rated. Like,
Yeah,
well, I feel like
people
Family
shit
Guy
on
is
it.
properly.
I
Well, there's
feel
people
like
that shit
Family
on
Guy
it.
is on a
But there's people that
pendulum.
love it.
I feel like
People
Family
love
Guy's on a
They're so-
pendulum where everyone loves it, everyone hates it, everyone loves it, everyone hates it.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah, it's
underrated,
like
overrated is going inverse.
I just hate.
I
the
can't even
humor.
comprehend that.
I just really hate the humor, but I think it's fine. It's proper.
Yeah, I don't like Family Guy.
The
I like
humor's
it.
American
so-
Dad's
I
better.
don't, I don't like any of
I don't
that.
know. I feel
Yoshi,
like
what is
it
going
really
on down
appealed to
there?
like everyone was just like kids when they liked Family Guy when I knew them.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
feel
just
like
like
it's just like
imagining
funny
like
though,
weird
like
adults.
ironically.
It's like ironically funny, right?
Yeah.
So like
But
I
even
kind of
that-
like
At
it
this
in that
point, yeah.
sense.
Even that, I just have seen so much like ironic Family Guy shit too on the internet that I'm just like, I'm over
Yeah,
Family
it-
Guy.
It's like kind of
Except-
funny again.
I would
Yeah.
say like at this point,
Yeah.
Family Guy is ironically
I'm
funny.
not gonna like. I'll laugh at a Peter Griffin.
Family
Yeah.
Guy has big staying power. Like, we're never gonna see Family Guy die. Like as a meme, it's never gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It'll
like,
always
it's
be
like-
around on the
one-
internet.
One thing that I've noticed recently, One thing that I thought was never going to die was Shrek memes, and I haven't seen like Shrek memes in a while.
That's
Like,
true. I haven't seen.
Let's
Shrek
start
in
them
a
up
while.
again.
There's
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Well,
Dude,
no
nah,
Shrek
memes were
memes on
so
the
bad.
podcast. They're not allowed on the podcast.
Nah, Shrek memes were overrated, man. It's just,
they weren't.
it's just. Shrek.
They were
It's just
funny.
Shrek.
It all
think- I
started
think
with that
They were
video.
funny to me.
I think Shrek was a very, like, I think Shrek is still a very memeable character that I feel like will never truly like disappear from the public eye, like in a way, like because
Yeah.
he's just goofy. He's just a big
Yeah.
goofy guy. The thing is
He's
that
a
there just
goofball.
hasn't been anything to remind us. There's like new episodes of Family Guy and like new Family Guy controversies, but Shrek is just sort of like stagnant because it's like done. So
I
all we
think-
have is the
I think in a
old
few-
stuff.
I think in a few years, someone's gonna find a funny animation frame of Shrek, and it's gonna become a meme.
Yeah.
Like something that none of us are looking at right now, something that's not notable to any of us, and then
Yeah.
it's just gonna blow up because it's a weird animation frame of Shrek. Like again, like this wasn't dead like Shrek is right now, but the fucking Big Chungus meme was like a 3-second clip in an old episode of Looney Tunes. And then
Yeah.
it just blew up, literally
Yeah.
just because someone found it and was like, Fat Bugs Bunny, name it Chungus.
Yeah. I remember
It showed up in
whenever,
Space Jam 2.
I remember whenever Big Chungus like first
Forgot
hit the
about
public eye because I still used
Hit the scene.
iFunny. It was January.
God, funny days.
It was literally January. I don't remember what year. I know it was January because I was like, this meme sucks so bad, and I hate that everyone enjoys it.
Did you give
And
it a
You guys
frowny
remember
face
Dat
because
Boy?
that's how iFunny does votes?
Yeah, but like it was all over iFunny, and I think I even uninstalled iFunny over Big Chungus, but I don't remember. And now I love Big Chungus. I think it's so stupid.
Big Chungus is the fucking best.
Yeah, I know. Like if I know it's like it because it just like warps around for me. Like it was the exact same thing with Damn Daniel. That whenever my friends were like, "Damn Daniel, damn Daniel, damn Daniel, look at his shoes, damn Daniel," and I'm like, but for those who are
Audio
video,
listeners,
I
he just
I
made a
did
frowny.
face. But then once it became like, once they were not popular and everyone started hating them, I was just like, that was stupid, and I like doing stupid things that make people go, "Why are you doing that? That's so stupid." So I started saying "Damn Daniel," and it was funny to me.
When a meme dies, when the people who genuinely found it funny dies, the people who never found it funny are gonna start finding it
Yeah.
funny. Because now everyone hates it. Now it's funny to pretend that it's funny.
Yeah, and
Like
then
Big
and then
Chungus.
it goes back to being unironically funny.
I still find Among Us jokes kind of funny.
Me too.
Yeah.
The Among Us jokes are
They're just
undefeated,
funny.
man. They're never
Yeah.
gonna
Just
die. They're
Among Us.
just
Yeah,
so funny.
because the Among Us character shape is such a broad shape, so if you can go a year without seeing an Among Us meme, and someone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's back," and then it's just gonna blow up again.
I just
I
think
saw-
it's so unbelievably ironic.
Yeah.
Every time you think
Yeah.
it's the most ironic you've ever seen it just goes farther.
It's like I feel like it was like never not ironic.
Yeah,
you know,
like
I saw an image of apparently it's some image of a telescope seeing farther than we've ever seen, and the cloud was just vaguely in the shape of the crewmate, and someone said
Yeah.
we can never go back. and I didn't see it at first. I'm like, what are they talking about? It just looks like cloud. It basically looks like clouds. And then I saw it. I'm like, we can never go back.
Hey, look at this chair I found at work. What do you think that looks like?
The word imposter and sus
And vent.
never
Yeah.
invent.
Vents
Ethan,
are
you should,
never
you
the
should put
same.
that up on screen. The sus.
Yeah, I'll
chair.
put it up on screen.
Yeah, the
Among Us
phrase
chair.
the phrase imposter will never be the same again, because
Yeah.
Dude,
I
literally
the
You
moment
can't say
I
it
re-
anymore.
you can't read books anymore that have the words "Among Us" in it.
Dude,
Yeah.
People are just like,
When-
"What'd you just say?"
Whenever
Every time,
anyone says Among, I'm just like just
so,
a word.
Perk up.
So I've been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, however you want to pronounce it.
go!
And they keep saying they'll be like, oh yeah, well, if we're gonna have you Among Us, and I screenshot it every time. I keep screenshotting every time the funny Pokemon man says Among Us.
I didn't notice that. I've been playing that as well, and I think that's a very...
They say honestly, Among Us so many times.
I have to say, Pokemon Legends Arceus, probably one of my new favorite games, probably in my top 10, if not top 5.
Jeez.
It's definitely a good damn Pokemon game.
I'm a Pokemon guy.
I've been playing it. I had 4 days off of work, and I had just gotten a new PC. Like, a new gaming PC that I could play any game I wanted to in better, like, resolution and, like, better frame rate than any game that I've ever played before. And I chose to not do anything with it and just let it, like, I set it up and then played Pokemon Legends Arceus for 4 days straight. And I'm still not done. I beat the main story, and I'm going back to complete the Pokédex before I go to the side game.
I'm still near the start. I haven't really,
I love the game so much.
I'm saving it for a road trip I'm going on soon.
They should buy it.
Yeah.
It's maybe you should buy it for me.
I've heard a lot of people say it's not that great because, like, it may just be the Pokemon fan in me, like, being so happy that we got something different that's also good. Because I had zero expectations for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, whenever it first came out, I was like, oh, this is... Or whenever the announcement trailer first happened, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. And then the hype wore down, and I was like, okay, like, it's probably just going to be empty, and there's probably going to be nothing to do. But, like, literally, there's always something for me to do, like, because I love completing the Pokédex, and I love doing the side quests, just because I'm a big completionist. If you just try and complete the main story, you're not going to have any fun.
Yeah.
The whole fun is completing the Pokédex. Like, that is what makes the game fun for me.
Like, when those games were... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and I was just going to say, the best way I can describe it is Breath of the Wild, like, type game, like, open world, but, like, not just, like, open worlds, like, really similar to Breath of the Wild, where there's, like, oh, instead of Koroks, there's these little wisps. And instead of... but it's just Breath of the Wild with Pokemon. And the Pokemon combat's been, like, streamlined and simplified. So, like, they cut out abilities and they cut out a lot of the moves, which honestly makes it a really good entry into the other Pokemon games as well, because it's just simpler and the combat's so fast. I just love it so much.
So I disagree with summary of, like, I don't see it as Pokemon Breath of the Wild. I see it much more as Pokemon Monster Hunter.
I've heard
That's
that.
what it reminds me of.
I've heard
it
that
reminds
too.
Me so much of Monster Hunter.
But I've never played Monster Hunter, so I don't know if it is or not. But that's what I've heard.
I've heard
of
the
it.
comparison.
But it's like literally like one of my new favorite games.
It's damn good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first. It brought back the feeling I had when I first played Pokemon X when I was like 13 years old.
Yeah, like
I've played each Pokemon game since then, except for the Diamond and Pearl remakes, because the second I saw them, I was like, yeah, I'm passing on that.
Yeah.
But this Legends Arceus is the Pokemon game I've wanted for a while. I just didn't know that's specifically what I wanted. Because, again, this is the first time catching Pokemon's been fun to me.
Yeah.
Because I've always just been one of those people that pick up Pokemon game, build my team, beat gym, Elite Four, done, okay, I'm moving on. But this game makes me want to be like, ooh, let me see what random Pokemon I can find. Let me catch 3 of them. Let me catch 5 of them. Let me sneak behind some of them. Like,
yeah, let me catch an alpha version of them, which is just really big and really funny.
Yeah, it makes you... So, every other Pokemon game, you're a Pokemon trainer. In this one, you're a Pokemon researcher. That's the different feeling. And I feel like I'm researching these Pokemon.
You're not a 10-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah, like it...
You're 15.
And I felt bad.
Oh.
And I honestly feel really bad because whenever people would be... Whenever people brought this up, this is back whenever Sun and Moon first came out, people were like, or whenever Breath of the Wild first came out, I guess, it's like, why doesn't they just make Pokemon Breath of the Wild? Because that would be cool. And like, that's all they would say is just, oh, let's just make Pokemon Breath of the Wild. And I thought that idea was so stupid because it's like, oh, it's just Breath of the Wild, but you put Pokemon in it, and the worlds would be empty, and there'd be nothing to do. But they did it in such a good way, and just such a fun way. Like I feel like I feel like this is the game. I feel like the reason that Sword and Shield were mediocre, and the reason that they outsourced a main series Pokemon game, which they've never done before, which was the new Diamond and Pearl games, was so they could work on Arceus because they just really liked it. They just really were passionate about it, and I'm really excited that like it turned out as good as it did. There were some glitches. One made me so mad, and I'm gonna talk about it in a future Viddy's Vids video. Wink. But
Yes.
but yeah. Anyways, back to overrated. Unless you guys want to talk about Arceus, because I have an overrated, underrated.
I haven't played it.
What do you guys think about Mario?
Jumpman?
I honestly.
Mario's overrated.
Underrated. Underrated.
Come
like
on.
Mario,
Mario's been the
series.
top this whole
The
time.
character.
Mario's been I thought you were talking about like the games.
No.
Yeah, I'd say the
Mario
game.
Oh, the
doesn't
character?
really have a character. He do a little hoppy and he go.
No.
"Woohoo,"
I think
and
underrated.
hit the block.
It's really
Nobody
funny.
likes
How's he
Mario.
underrated?
I'd say Mario's accurately rated because I don't think there's a way that Mario could be underrated. Whenever you literally tell someone who doesn't play video games, name a video game character, and they will say Mario.
They will say Mario.
Yeah, but
or
they
if you
don't-
just show a
but they
picture
don't
of
like
Mario. They'll know
Mario.
who it is.
I think people don't appreciate how much Mario, like in every game, he's just like fun to be. People love to be Mario.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's nobody's
Wahoo!
favorite
Yahoo!
character because he's the eyes with which you view the Nintendo universe.
He's no one's favorite character.
He was-
How can he be overrated?
He was
You are
he was
Tell me.
he was Super Mario Logan's favorite character. He said
No, he
so,
wasn't.
and
He likes Bowser Jr.
I have video proof of it. He said it in a video whenever he was 10
Okay,
years
you have
old.
one person.
Yeah.
You have two, actually.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually. A lot of people don't say Mario's their favorite character in the Mario
Nobody gives
series.
a fuck
I'm
about
neutral
Mario.
towards
You are
Mario, so I'm an example in your guys' favor. Mario's Mario.
Yeah, it's kind of
Mario
the thing
is
about,
my favorite character.
The thing about Mario is that he's got like no like extreme traits because he's just so basically easy to latch on, and I feel like people don't want to like people don't want to say like the basic guy is like their favorite. They want to be quirky, and they're like, oh, I like a Lakitu or Shy Guy or Yoshi or Boo.
If someone told me their favorite Mario character was Lakitu, I would slap them on the face.
Lakitu's cool. I used to.
Yeah, but like, what does he do? He just throws
Underrated
shells?
or overrated? Lakitu.
Lakitu's
Overrated.
underrated.
Lakitu's
Underrated,
my-
underrated,
Lakitu is-
underrated.
Lakitu
What?
can go shove it, is what
Okay,
he can
no,
do.
you literally just said you slap someone in the face if you thought that they were a Lakitu fan because he's that underrated. People don't understand how cool he is.
Yeah, he flies on a
Who held the
cloud.
camera in Mario 64?
Okay. Yeah, he held the camera in
Bitch.
Mario 64. He was a really good driver in Mario Kart 7.
Yeah.
He
What about the Goombas then? How come they don't get any love? They're like
Fuck
the
about
number one
Goombas.
force.
No, fuck you.
What do you mean? You're last episode you were the Goomba guy. You liked the Goombas. Remember that?
I don't remember that. I don't
Oh, yeah,
Bowser's
I remember
number one
that. Yeah, troop.
troop.
Oh yeah, the true.
You said Goomba.
The
You said Goomba. You love Goombas. You're the Goomba guy.
No.
I'm the Mario guy. I'm the Goomba guy. I get the stuff on you.
You're the
Racist.
Goomba
Hey,
guy.
can't step on Jeffrey. Anyways, I have one for overrated, underrated, and this one's gonna be a little quirky. Pulp Fiction,
The movie?
the movie.
We took a big step
Overrated.
from
Overrated.
silly Mario Man do the jumpy to how do you feel about serious cinematography?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen
I
it.
think
You've
I think
never
Pulp
seen
Fiction's
it?
No.
I think Pulp Fiction's a good movie, but I just hate how it's always like put on such a high pedestal. Like it's like
Exactly.
it's always considered like like someone like one of the greatest in filmmaking.
That's
And like there's so many other movies that could also be like that, but like it doesn't get mentioned.
because I watched it for the first time. I had yesterday. I had such a fun time watching it. Like I enjoyed the movie so much because I could tell that because I was like there was like 30 minutes left, and it's a 2.5-hour long movie, and it didn't feel like even an hour had passed. And like that's how I knew how I was having fun watching it, and just crazy, just stuff just kept happening. Like it's just a crazy film. But I have to say, it's not like super satisfying of a film. It's a very fun film. It's a very fun film to watch. But as like this pinnacle of cinematic experience that everyone says it is, I don't agree with that. And I get it's really artsy, and I get it's really fun, and I appreciate those things. But I just feel like there's a lot like it's not as good as everyone says it is. Like whenever people are like, "Oh man, you gotta watch Pulp Fiction. It's gonna be like your favorite movie."
It's the movie.
It's like such a good movie. It's like one of the best movies ever made. And then they like and then what they actually mean is they like the funny scene at the beginning, where he's like, "English, do you speak it?" Except he says the F word.
I like the
movie.
Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think it's better.
Yeah.
I
I'd just rather
think
go
it's
see a
honestly-
Spider-Man movie.
I think it's accurately rated in that I feel like I meet more people who are just like, yeah, Pulp Fiction's like fine, than
Really?
people who are like diehard fans. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I mean, think about it. Like, everybody here either hasn't seen it or
always-
is just like, yeah, it's fine. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
but-
I've
well-
only really met 1 or 2 people in film school that were like, Pulp Fiction.
I
duh."
met a
I
lot of
haven't
people.
met-
Well, the
I
difference
met
is
a lot
that's
of people
that's
in film school that like. I met a
mean-
lot of people in film school that are like, "Oh, I love Pulp Fiction. It's like my
I
favorite
just think
movie
there's
of
a
all
lot
time."
of film wieners who like it, and those people suck. But
Well,
I think
Yeah.
the majority
Film
of
wieners.
people. I
I've met
film
3
wieners.
people who have each said that Pulp Fiction is like, because I was
The
talking
goat.
to them about it, that Pulp Fiction's like one of the best like cinematic pieces in all of time, and I don't agree with that. I think honestly, I don't know what's better. Let me check my list.
The Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
Angry Birds
You're
movie.
looking for Minions, dude.
Angry
Check
Birds
it out.
movie.
Chicken Little.
I don't know. 2001: A Space Odyssey is kind of overrated too. That movie's so boring.
Sonny with a Chance of Meatballs.
It's just
I
pretty.
haven't seen it yet.
Shrek
It's
2.
just pretty.
A little
Such a
boring.
good movie. Shrek 2,
2.
overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
Properly rated.
Properly rated.
Properly
I-
rated.
Tell me
Oh,
one
whoa,
person
wait.
who doesn't like Shrek 2.
What about
You know
Kung Fu
what?
Panda?
Fair.
That's true.
I think Shrek
Little
2 is
overrated.
properly rated as well, but I love Shrek 2 so much.
I think Shrek 1's underrated. What do you guys think?
It's
Like
de-
Shrek-
it's,
I-
de-
Shrek
it's
1 honestly
definitely.
I don't care.
isn't like.
I think it's accurately
I
rated.
think Shrek 2 just did a better job, and then people think about Shrek 2 more than Shrek 1.
Yeah, it's overshadowed by its
Its
younger
sequel.
sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
I just have a soft spot for Shrek 1 because that's the one I watched the most. I used to have it on VHS as a kid. I would watch it so much.
Yeah, I watched
It's
Shrek 1
good, I
more.
love Shrek. Yeah, I
I
wish
also
I
liked
watched
Kung
more
Fu
Shrek 2.
Panda.
Ooh, that's. I haven't
That movie
watched it
still
in so
holds up. I
long.
watched that recently. The first one.
Really?
It's still good. Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to watch it
I used to
again.
watch that movie a lot.
The fight scene
Yeah.
on the bridge is actually really good. It's still pretty good. You guys remember that fight scene on the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of do. I need to watch it again because as a kid, I like wasn't really into action, like in like
Yeah.
movies and stuff like that. And now I'm a lot more into that.
I love
and
action.
So, and as a kid, I just didn't like Kung Fu Panda that much. Like I didn't like hate it. Like I enjoyed it and I liked the characters. But overall, like I was like, Kung Fu Panda's alright. So I need to watch it again. Same with How to Train Your Dragon. Like I don't think I could appreciate a lot of films I watched as a kid like that. My favorite film as a kid
Coraline.
was probably just Shrek 2, which is not a good example because Shrek 2 is goated.
Yeah.
Shrek 2
People love
is
How to
pretty
Train Your
good.
Dragon.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's one of my best
What do you
friend's
guys-
favorite movies.
What do you guys think
I
of
wanna see
that?
the first one.
Overrated. I don't think it's that good. I've only seen the
Really?
first like 2 movies, but I just feel like people are like, yeah, like How to Train Your Dragon like changed my life. Like I don't know. I feel like I run into people that say that, and then I watch How to Train Your Dragon. I'm like,
I've never watched it.
who
It's a kid's
gives a
movie.
like? It's literally not that good. To
I
me,
heard the
but
second one is like really good for How to Train Your
I don't
Dragon.
know. I mean, I
haven't seen the other two. I've
now
only seen-
to like really have an opinion, but I remember I saw the second one and the first one. And I was like, oh, it's like fine.
Yeah.
All right. Any other overrateds, underrateds?
I don't know. Haynes the one.
Lovers,
Haynes the one.
haters.
Haynes got a
Damn.
whole
I've got a
list.
couple more, but I don't know. Some of them aren't that interesting.
I am only capable of talking about.
Well,
one
if they're
type
not that
of
interesting,
media.
you can just like run, like do a rapid round.
All right. Yeah. Anime, overrated or underrated?
Overrated. It's garbage.
I think it's overrated.
I also
I've
think
seen a lot of
anime.
anime.
Well, it's kind
I
of
think-
weird.
Well, I don't
I think
know.
it's
I think it's
properly
properly
rated.
rated
It's a-
because it's just
it's a
a
medium.
art form.
A medium-
I think it's overrated and underrated.
I don't think a medium as a
suck.
whole can be overrated or underrated. It's just like, what the fuck's up with that whole movie
Yeah,
community?
it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard
Here,
to say.
I
It's
think-
too broad. I think
Yeah.
there's some specific anime that are overrated, but I don't think you can tie the
Yeah.
entire genre to being overrated or underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not genre.
I just think it's all
the entire
trash.
medium.
I've watched a lot of anime, and there's so much fucking trash, and I,
I mean,
just
yeah. There's
associate anime with garbage. And there's like anime is like there's like a bunch of like most of my favorite shows are anime, but like there's just so much garbage.
I run a channel on the damn thing, so
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Fager's the
think-
expert.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
here's
fans.
The thing. I think like anime, like just like those popular anime, like a lot of times they just like get there out of like Attack on Titan really got to be like the popular series that it is just off of like that first episode, really. That like gave
Yeah.
enough attention for people to like pay attention to it.
That's what
And then,
blew
like-
up anime, I think.
One Punch Man is just like it's a great show, don't get me wrong. But I like some of my favorite anime I've seen like are shows that like people don't really talk about that much.
I have a controversial
Kaiba.
opinion on Attack on Titan.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
The story got good eventually, but the first season is terrible.
I agree with that.
It takes
I agree with that.
24
I think
it takes
the first season
24
is a-
episodes to do nothing.
Yeah, the first season's
It-
garbage. I don't like
it's-
this first season.
It tries to set stuff up, and then it just instantly crashes. It's just like, wow, guys, it sure sucks being here, huh? How about this? Let's have another 5 episodes where we come up with a plan. Episode 1 flashback, episode 2 planning, episode 3 something go wrong, episode 4 more planning, episode 5 people die and we have to pretend to be sad about it despite the fact that we've only known these characters for 5 episodes.
And now-
and then repeat until season 2.
And
All the
now
interesting
Fayko
stuff
can't
happens
make an
after
episode
season
on
1.
Attack on Titan.
Ooh, we've milked it. Yep, Kroop
But-
Scoop got the scoop first.
Yeah, but whenever anyone asks me for the Attack on Titan episode, I'm just gonna be like, watch Kroop Scoop, watch the Kroop Scoop episode. But
There you go.
yeah,
I like
like-
that idea.
Yeah, I like that.
season
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, good. I enjoy it. Season 1 isn't good.
Yeah.
And everyone
I
wants
can
to say
agree
like,
with that.
oh my god, it's fantastic. It set so much stuff up, and it was so boring doing it.
Yeah, season 2,
That's the only
It
one I
did-
watched. So.
season
It
2,
didn't
season
need
3,
to be
season
24
4.
episodes.
All the
Hey,
interesting
did you
stuff
watch
happens.
all of season 1?
Yeah, a long time ago,
Oh.
before season 2 even came out.
Oh yeah.
So
I think honestly, it really only like starts being like a show I really like love and respect a lot in season 3 part 2 because that's when it really like fucking kicks it.
I was thinking about watching it again. So.
I think season 1 was
I think
bad.
what it's
Season
doing
2
now
was
is
good.
better.
Season 3 was great. Season 3 part 2 was greater. Season 4,
Well, I thought
look,
season
I like
2.
season 4.
I think with season 2 of Attack on Titan, there's this one scene in season 2 that where Attack on Titan gets better. Like this one scene that happens on a wall. I'm sure you might know what I'm talking
don't
about.
spoil.
yeah,
don't spoil.
yeah.
Yeah, I think after that part, that's when I
Okay,
started
I
to really get into the show.
I think season 2 like it starts to show signs of greatness, but there's still moments where I'm just like, oh, why the fuck? Are we, like, doing
Yeah, in the
this?
beginning, season 2 gets really good near the end, and it's
I
short too. It's
enjoyed
only
it,
like
but
12
I think-
episodes, right?
Yeah,
It's a short
it's only
season.
12 episodes. I don't mind season 2. I like season 2. My brother hates season 2. I think he just liked. Well, I'm not gonna spoil shit, but yeah, like my brother doesn't like season 2. I think season 2 is fine. Season 3, I kind of dislike some of the like stupid ass
In the beginning.
politics shit,
Yeah,
but
It's-
season 3
I
part 2.
think it was good world building, and it really helped establish. There's an actual name for it, but I'm not allowed to say it. That like the walls. It established the world, the civilization that lives in the walls. So that stuff was interesting. It did lead to some places, and it did kind of kick off one of the most important character moments in the series. Because if the human political stuff never happened, who wouldn't have become a horrible person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still overrated.
I would kill
Still
for
overrated.
people to stop talking about it.
Yeah, like shut up.
Man,
It's not
I
the
hate
best.
seeing some of the
it's
same
not-
fucking stupid jokes. People kicking around. He was like, ooh, I hate this character. Ha. We all hate this character. Ooh,
Yeah, I know what
hate
you're
you
talking
guys."
about.
The,
I'm
the
just like, shut
character
the fuck
that
up,
everyone
shut the fuck up,
hated,
shut the fuck
I
up, shut the
never
fuck up.
hated.
Like, it's so annoying. I hate that joke
Yeah,
sucks.
it's
Fuck
it's
them for
it's
that.
getting redundant. Anyways, I have another one that we could talk about.
Okay.
What's your guys' opinions on the gaming genre JRPGs? You know, like Final Fantasy, like
Dude,
Dragon Quest, all those
They
kinds
suck.
of games.
Dude, I don't have the patience for it. I don't understand, man. It's
Here's the
so
thing.
bad. They're so long.
Probably
I
properly rated though.
Yeah, they're
I
fine.
think
Persona, all those.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think they are overrated. And and that is someone who their favorite like games are both besides Minecraft. Like their favorite games are Pokemon and Fire Emblem, which are both JRPGs. And I just
Really considered Pokemon.
I guess it is technically
I mean,
a JRPG.
it's a Japanese RPG.
Yeah.
It's a team
just
builder. It's just really easy.
Dude,
um,
Fayko, how many JRPG games do you have?
And I also I didn't 100%, but I beat Octopath Traveler. But there's some JRPGs and parts of JRPGs that I think just get
I got to take off.
way
my headphones
too much
to,
love.
Grab this one.
Like
Please don't fall.
because there's all these games that I want to play because they look fun. Like the new Dragon Quest that I've heard only good things about.
Dragon
There's
Quest 11.
there's every Persona game, which I hear like people were like, "Oh, play Persona 5. It'll only take 800 hours."
Yeah,
And
see,
I'm like,
that's the thing. Like, it looks good, Persona 5, but I don't want to sink that much time into a game.
yeah. And
Like, there's
and-
such big commitments. I can't do it.
Yeah, and I'm a completionist. Like I love, like I like doing side quests, and I like making my side quest bar empty, and I like doing everything I can so I can get the most out of my games. And Fayko
just
died.
left the call.
He showed all his
But
JRPGs
for
and then
audio
left.
viewers, yeah, he just stacked like a fuck ton of JRPGs on.
I think he just shit on us, is what he did.
he
Yeah,
hates
he's
us.
just he can't take what we've been saying.
Fayko took their Master Sword and cut their Ethernet cable.
Wait. Would we consider Legend of Zelda JRPGs?
No.
Oh, no. Not
Okay,
really.
good.
That doesn't
I don't think they're not even RPGs.
Because RPG
I mean, not
is,
in the same
is
way.
RPG is like a really broad term because it's any game where you play as someone other than yourself because it's a role-playing
Oh.
game. But if you're talking about turn-based RPGs, yeah, it's not a turn-based RPG.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's what I consider like an RPG.
Yeah, RPGs
Well,
are like,
I guess
you,
like anything that you like
grind
level
to-
up.
Yeah, you gotta level up. You
Yeah, that's what
grind.
I consider.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of like, and I again like some of my favorite game, like pretty much all of my favorite games are JRPGs. I don't know if the Mario and Luigi series of games count as JRPGs.
They would. They're made by a
Paper
Japanese
Mario
studio.
2, right? That's
I've never played Paper Mario. Sorry, Danerade. Danerade hasn't played Super Paper Mario. Danerade hasn't played Super Paper Mario. Danerade.
You exposed him, dude.
Yeah.
He's just chilling. He was like, finally an episode
he's-
where they don't
he's-
mention me.
He's sitting there editing.
He's an hour and 9 minutes.
He's,
in.
he's over there sitting there editing his Plants vs Zombies 12 video, but
and he's like,
he's like Viddy, stop that! He's gonna DM me and say, Viddy, we're not friends anymore. Get
Fayko,
out of
how
my
long-
life.
Fayko, how long is this bit gonna go? How many do you have?
But
Dude,
but,
you know you have to clean that up, right? You gotta put it all back now?
but the Pokemon
Holy
Mystery Dungeon
crap, how much do
series
you
of
have?
games, they're JRPGs, and I love them to death. Hold on, I literally have a list of my favorite video games. Mother 3, JRPG. Yeah, everything from Minecraft to TF2 are all JRPGs. After TF2, there's Fire Emblem Three Houses, and then Gary's Mod, and then all the rest are like you know, we got a variety. But like my top ones are JRPGs, and I'm saying that people say that they're so great and they're so good and they are so fun, but I think they are way overly.
Oh no, you failed Jenga.
They're not bad.
Guys, can we...
I think there's some good ones.
Guys, can we put let's get this on podcast fails /subreddit.
I think there's some good ones and I think there's some bad ones.
I think overall the fan base definitely looks more towards the good sides of the RPGs than seeing them as a whole. Like, I feel like RPG fans tend to nitpick, and I love RPGs, and I can acknowledge that, especially recently, they've become too much of a time commitment, especially bigger ones. I want to play Xenoblade so bad, but I don't want to sink.
What do you mean time commitments? What JRPGs could be time commitments?
But anyways, yeah, that's my opinion as a resident JRPG fan.
No, I've never played any of them.
In my opinion,
Piss.
JRPGs or JRPGs are just bad.
Yeah, I agree.
So hey, it's been a cool time. We've been
Yeah.
hanging out.
I gotta piss.
Our
Wrap it up.
Hainering
Come on.
has to
Let's get out of here.
So, we are going to wrap it up for the day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying if you stayed this far. I dropped the camera.
Whoa.
We're done. I'm going to kiss the
Okay.
camera.
Whoa,
Audacity. Hey, whoa, behind the scenes.
Audacity!
Oh my god.
What is that?
Guys, look, it's his audio waves. Take a screenshot.
Whoa.
100. Whoa.
Mob Psycho Blog. Mob
What
Psycho
a
Blog.
nerd.
Look what I got. Can you see it? Oh shit, it's too far away. Look, it's Nezuko and Tanjiro.
Whoa, it's a
Oh my
fire
God.
alarm.
My favorite characters.
Thanks for watching the Kroop Scoop.
Whoa, Jeffrey,
That's
that's
the
actually a
scoop,
pretty cool
everyone.
angle. It's a nice little Dutch angle.
Yeah, I actually like that. Great, now we gotta redo the podcast.
Yeah, let's restart.
The podcast
Okay, come on,
is over.
from the top.
I'm stopping my.
All right, that's the
recording.
scoop.
You guys want me to put this back so I can take it all
One,
down again for the bit?
Greenie!
Greenie.
All right, that's a scoop. I gotta take a fucking piss.